Hello folks, and welcome here once again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that with all of my heart. I hope and pray that you're well, healthy, and happy wherever you may be at this moment. And boy, I hope and pray that you've been hoping and praying for an absolutely gorgeous, this is the very best luxury sedan that Lexus Motor Car Company makes. Folks, this is the iconic classic Ls430, a 2001 that was bought brand spanking new right here in the middle of the great state of Florida. And boy, is she absolutely just in immaculate condition. This thing is just absolutely gorgeous. The factory paint on this, folks, as you can see, I should have wiped some dust off of it, is just like it was when it was new practically. This car is absolutely gorgeous. I call this like a champagne color, and you all can see there's a storm coming, and I'm gonna have to get this hurried up. And I usually don't take pictures with shades and stuff and the sun out, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this done and get this baby in the garage so it doesn't get wet. It looks like it's never been in the rain a day in his life, but I'm sure it has. But again, folks, this is without a doubt the most dependable, the most reliable, one of the best riding luxury sedans that you will ever buy. And the reason they maintain such a high value and they're in such demand is because unlike a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW or an Audi or any other one of those European stuff, this thing will absolutely be just about problem-less-matic on you. You're just not gonna have very many issues whatsoever. They're just so reliable and so dependable. I tell people all the time, I think you can put 1,000,000 miles on these motors. This one's only got 132, I believe it is. Nice elderly Florida flatland miles. And it's not only, folks, down here we don't have the salt and the snow, but we don't have the potholes, the hills, the curves, the mountains. I mean, down here is an easy thing for automobiles. You can see all this trim on this vehicle. You can tell she's always kept it in the garage. I mean, it is truly, for this body design, maybe my top 5th one I've ever had. You just don't see them like this too much anymore. And folks, the interior on this thing is the same, but all the trim, all the paint is just absolutely gorgeous. Just a few little wear places on it here and there, but it is so nice. I don't even think the bumpers have ever been repainted. All of your emblems, all of your light lenses, all the doors, the door jambs, the carpet. You ought to see the mats. You're going to get all the books, all the Lexus tools, the Lexus first aid, all that stuff is still with it. These wheels, these are factory Lexus wheels that are absolutely pristine. It's got the locking nuts in them with the lock, the lug lock in there in the trunk. You're also going to get the factory full-size spare tire with this beautiful vehicle and the full-size alloy wheel, brand new from Lexus. So this is absolutely gorgeous. I truly don't think anybody's ever been in the back seat of this car or the passenger seat. The driver's seat looks the same way. It looks to be, in my opinion, a lady-owned one, but it truly is absolutely immaculate. Underneath it is spotless. Again, it's always been here in Florida. I mean, look at the exhaust pipes on it still. The whole thing looks like that from front to back. It's just great. You got quite a bit of tread left on your all-season radial tires. Again, beautiful color. Beautiful light champagne interior. These are, honestly, they're the best riding car. You will just love it. You will just love it. And a nice thing about it too, the gas mileage. It averages, when I was coming back from our business location, the average mileage was 24 miles to the gallon. I think you can get like 30 on the highway on these. Now look at the interior, how nice. And folks, the whole thing is like this. It is just beautiful. It almost smells still new inside. Oh, the wood grain is just absolutely pristine. The armrest, the leather. These are the original factory leather seats. Dual power seats on both sides, dual lumbar. Again, you can see all the door seals. Everything is just divine. And folks, I literally look over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of vehicles. I go to these Lexus and Toyota dealers auction. Every dealer in the place wanted this one. But I bet you I was the only one praying for it. Or I bet there wasn't too many, unfortunately. But anyway, we've got it. Here it is. And you're going to be blessed to have it. And it'll bless you and your family for many, many years to come. And honestly, you can keep this car as long as you want to. Again, you've got all the owner's manuals. Even has all the business cards. Guy even has his cell phone number that bought it. It was bought brand new right there in Orlando. It came from Winter Park, very wealthy subdivision over in Orlando called Winter Park. Just a beautiful car. You can go to, on your phone, if you want, you can go to an app store, put in Lexus iDrive, and you can see all the service records on it also. I don't have any of those. Of course, those people take them out of there. But the back seats too look like it just hadn't even been used. It's just beautiful. Got a nice armrest and everything back here. It even has the heated back seats. You got to pass through the trunk. Just spotless. The headliner, all of it. Again, the door jambs, door seals, it all is just in just remarkable condition. Very little wear on this car whatsoever. I just love them. They're truly one of the best riding vehicles you'll ever own. They are just extremely comfortable. They ride like they're on a cloud. Still got plastic on your flashlight, plastic over your batteries, never used. That will go right in here. There's a little place for that. I'll put that in there for you. You also have your first aid kit with all that goodies in there. That'll be over here where it goes. Look at your factory mats, how nice they are still. I mean, isn't that something? So there's that. You've got the trunk mat that looks brand new. Still has the plastic over that right there. Again, that is in case you have stuff real long. You never know. It'll go right in there. And of course, you got your cargo net. There's your full-size spare tires, never been out of the ground. The jack, the tools, all of it. Shoo, I'm about to get a little tired. It's been a long day. But the fit, the finish, it's just so pretty. Gosh, I'd keep this car in a minute. My wife says, honey, you're just crazy about those older Lexus, and I am, because there's just nothing like them. When you see this car, you don't have to wonder, wow, is that a Hyundai? Is that a Kia? Is that a Toyota? You know it's a Lexus. It has style. You just got little buttons there you push, and that'll slide that seat forward. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. And it runs and drives and rides 1,000%, folks. Everything that we saw on it works 100%. I don't even think there's a tire pressure monitor light on. Telescopic and tilt steering. Oh, it's getting ready to pour the rain. I'll hurry. But you know, you have side airbags all the way back through here. It's one of the safest cars too that you'll ever put yourself in. extremely safe. But you can look, I mean, there's just no wear on it whatsoever. It's just so pretty. And I won't go on and on about it, but there you can see the cigarette lighter's never been used. I don't think they've ever eaten a French fry in this thing. It's also got heated seats, and you got heated seats in the back. You got a cassette player. You have a CD changer somewhere. Yep, right there's your CD changer. They probably never had a CD in that. Your cup holder, look how clean everything is. Even your steering wheel, for heaven's sakes. It looks fantastic. Your emblem looks nice. A little bit of cracking on this right here, which is very, very common. Not a big deal. Almost looks like it was made that way. Only 134,332 miles. I think I said 132. Please forgive me. You've got 2 factory keys, your books, owner's manuals, all that stuff. Just 100% beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Of course, you got the sunroof. All those always work. They've got probably the best sunroofs of anybody in the business. You don't have to ever use it if you don't want to. Your vanity mirror, I think you probably have that on both sides. Yep. But it's a nice one. I'm going to show you the engine compartment, and I'm going to get off of here and let you call me. Now listen, we've got 2 numbers on that ad. I've got mine and my lovely bride of 28 years. We're celebrating our anniversary tomorrow on the 3rd of September when her grandmother, Rebe, got married. I married one of the most wonderful women in the world. She has been an absolute blessing to me. When I was with the girlfriend before her, I prayed one night. I said, Lord, please give me the strength to get up out of this bed and get out of this relationship. It was not a good one. I said the first thing in the morning, I prayed that. I went to sleep. I'm telling you the honest to goodness truth. I felt something touch me. At 1 minute after 12, I woke up, looked at the clock beside my bed. It was a winter time up in West Virginia. I went out, snuck out of the house, got in my car and drove to my mom and dad's house. They had a house on the water and one up in the mountains. I drove to their home. I stayed there. I woke up the next morning. There was so much snow on the ground, I wasn't able to leave the house for 3 days. And then I met my wife now. That is divine, folks. Listen, it's getting ready to rain. But listen, buy this car. You'll love it. This is our home. Gosh, Carol and I's lived here for about 17, 18 years, raised 3 of our kids. 2 of them got into the University of Florida. Go Gators. That little baby, some of you already know, got into Yale University too. Go Yale Bulldogs. And go West Virginia Mountaineers and whoever your team is. Now listen, please be kind to one another. Love on one another. Lift each other up. And please read to your children, grandchildren, your kids. Tell them how great and wonderful they are. And I am telling you, whoever gets this car is going to be blessed. Thank you. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.